What is up, tube, and welcome back to our channel, guys. Today is a good day. Today is Saturday. I'm on my way to work early morning right now. It's about 7:15. We have something special lined up for you guys today, guys. Today we are gonna show you guys how we make menudo. Menudo, guys, all right? Menudo. So what's gonna happen today is me and Lisa already filmed the prepping for the menudo. We prepped that 2 days ago. So right now, after this, I'm gonna drop a video that shows you how we prep for the menudo. We're making homemade menudo with homemade chili, okay? So we're gonna show you guys step by step how we do this. And how that's gonna happen is I'm gonna play a video right now of the prep time. It's about 30 minutes long, guys, so be patient with it. Watch all the steps. It's super easy to make, guys. If you guys ever wanted to make some homemade menudo, this is what you guys want to do. So we already did the prep video, and then what Lisa's gonna jump in and she's gonna cook it for us today throughout the day. So we already did the prepping. She just has to throw it all in the pot, put it to cook, and get it going, guys. And then tonight, when I get home from work, we're gonna have some delicious menudo. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button and hit that little bell button so every time we drop a new video, you'll be along with us, guys. We're coming hard in 2020, guys, so make sure you guys join our team and jump on and subscribe, all right, guys? So with that being said, I gotta get to work. See you guys in a little while. All right, guys, you already saw the intro. We're right here. This is a previous day, so we're doing all the prepping for the menudo, okay? So there's two things that have to be done for menudo, guys. If you guys don't know that, pretty much it's the meat and the chile. If you could get those two things right, your menudo will come out perfect. So what we're gonna do today is we're prepping for the menudo on Saturday, which is the video you're watching now. So the prep right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do two things. We're gonna do the chile and we're gonna do the carne, and we're gonna show you how we clean it, how we prep it, how we get it ready. And then we're going to get it ready for today, and Saturday is when we're going to make it. Same thing with the chile. The chile, we're going to cook it, make it, show you guys how we make the chile. And then once the chile is done, we're going to put it, Lisa's going to put it all together on Saturday. So here's goes. The first step is the chile. We're going to show you guys real quick. Okay, guys. First step is the chile. The chile is the most important thing, guys. What we're going to make the chile, no, we're not using no can. We're not going to use none of that. We're going to make our chile. Chile guajillo. Guajillo. It looks like this, guys. Guajillo. I know it's fun, spelled funny. Spelled with a G, something or another. I'll try to put the name down here at the bottom, but it's chile guajillo. You could use New Mexico. You could use California. People use different kind. My recipe uses guajillo. That's what I was instructed. What I'm going to do is I got about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of guajillo. You can never get too much or too little. No, too little you can, too much you can't. So be careful with that. That's what I was told. I got 2 pounds, taking the stems off and putting them in the pot, okay? So I'm going to do that right now and speed it up real quick.
Go ahead.
So what you do is you grab your chiles like this, guys. All you do is just breaking the stem off. Break the stem off, boom, put it in your pot. Got the next one, stem, break it off, try not to make a mess, put it in there. And what we're doing is basically we're just filling up our pot full of chiles with hot water. Or water, basically. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that to boil, okay? We're going to put it to boil. These are going to cook. Once they're cooked, the next process starts. The next process is putting them in the blender. We're going to blend it all up into a puree. In that puree, when we blend it up, we're going to add a couple of things. We're going to add some garlic and some salt. And after we do that, then we'll go to the next step, which is going to be to run it through what are we running through that?
Strainer.
Strainer.
Because that's to get the skin, you know, this part. It needs to be strained.
Exactly, because what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna cook it first, right? Once we cook it, then we're gonna put it to boil. We're gonna put it to cook. Once we put it to cook, then we're gonna put it in the blender, blend it all up into a puree with some ajo, or which is garlic, and some salt. And then once we do that, we're gonna run it through a strainer. And what comes out, that's our chile. simple as that, guys. Simple as that. I don't know. I can't believe it's that simple either. And what you can do, which is like what we're doing, and which is we've done in the past when we go camping and stuff like that. We'll make all the ingredients and take them with us, and then just put the soup together the next day there. And oh my God, menudo, ultimate. So what we have now, see if you guys can see in here, my assistant, please. We have a soup of chile now. So we're just gonna put that to boil now, okay? Oops. All right, guys. So I'm getting started right here on the meat. As you guys can see right here, this is a piece of tripe. And when you buy tripe, it's not gonna come all clean, guys. Usually it's gonna come with fat. See how it has a fat right here? You don't want that in your soup. So what you want to do is cut all that out. Cut all that out and put it aside. And when you cut your meat, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, don't cut it too small because it's gonna shrink. So you want it kind of big, you know what I mean? Like big pieces like that. See, because it's gonna shrink once you start cooking it. But you want to take all the fat out of it. When you buy tripe actually kind of stinks. You know what I mean? So what we do is we cut it into our pieces that we're gonna use it at, and what we'll do is we'll soak it in lemon. Soak it in lemon, and what's helping with the lemon helps. We'll soak it for like an hour or 2 hours, and what that does is it'll take the smell out of the meat. Because if see how these little pieces of fat, if you leave that fat on there, that fat's gonna transfer into your soup. It's gonna make your menudo greasy. You don't want menudo that's all greasy on top. So you want to take off all the little fat pieces out of there. And cut it into good sized pieces. So I gotta cut all this. Look at this piece right here. Look at this. See that? See all that fat right there? Just to give you a little demonstration. See this? You don't want none of this in there. So sometimes when you buy meat for menudo, like you think 20 pounds is a lot of meat. No, it's not. Because that 20 pounds, you're going to knock off about 2 pounds of fat right off the bat like this that you can't put in your soup. You don't want to add it to your soup. So right off the bat, you're losing all that meat anyway. So out of those 20 pounds, you're probably going to get probably like 10 pounds. Nah, maybe like 12 or 13 pounds. See? Cut it into good sized pieces. Not too small, because remember, it's going to shrink. What I like to do is go different sizes. I like big pieces and little pieces. Because when people, what they do is they dig through the soup anyway. Take out all the fat. See all the fat right here? Take it off. Put it to the side. Cut it up. And you're still gonna clean it. We're still gonna wash it, and we're gonna soak it in lemon juice. Look at all the fat right here, guys. See this? You don't want none of that in your soup, because that's all gonna transfer into grease on top of your soup. Have you ever went and ate menudo and the grease on that you see the bowl of menudo and it has a bunch of grease on top of it? That's because they don't clean their meat the right way. All right, we're gonna clean some more of this meat right here, and then we'll be back with you guys with the next step, okay? So right here, still cutting up the carne, cleaning it, and basically cutting it into menudo sized pieces. I don't know for you guys that are out there, that are our viewers that never had menudo before, but menudo is I'm assuming it's Mexican because I'm Mexican and we've always eaten menudo. But menudo always has this secret remedy ability. Am I right, babe?
Really? I never heard of that.
You never heard that?
No.
Well, okay, menudo is a perfect remedy for hangovers, guys.
Oh.
For hangovers. It's always been a Mexican tradition when you wake up the next day after a mean old hangover that you go have some menudo. And I can actually justify that and say that it's true. It's true. You know, if you eat menudo after a meal hangover, you'll feel better the next day.
I think it's more of like the soup, like any kind of soup.
Well, yeah.
So like any kind of soup that you eat, because I've seen other people eat.
Oh, yeah, but menudo is the ultimate. Trust me, guys. Trust me. I know about getting.
Well, I mean, it's
I know about hangovers, and I know about remedies for hangovers. And menudo is always a good remedy for a hangover. So remember, you got your tri pieces still cutting them up. Right now, we're almost done. We're on the last couple of pieces. We've already jumped ahead. Got it all cleaned up. Put it in this big giant bowl right here. And right now, we're just gonna add lemon juice and some water, and we're gonna let it soak. And just soak for about, I don't know, maybe an hour, 2 hours. And then after that, we'll be done with the meat part. And we'll just continue on with the chile, okay? So let me finish getting this up right here, and I'm gonna show you guys what we have inside the bowl, and then I'll show you guys how we're gonna put the lemon juice in there and water, soak it. So, and the reason why we're soaking it with lemon, guys, is because this is stomach lining. So stomach lining has this distinctive smell to it. To me, it doesn't gross me out at all. But some people don't like that smell. It's like a fatty smell, but
I like it.
Me personally, it doesn't bother me. I think it just smells good. But you soak it in the lemon juice just to take that odor out of it. That way when you cook it all up, you won't have that odor in it. So
this video is not for the weak stomach.
Guys, it really isn't. But if you think about it, this soup is super delicious, guys. For you guys that are out of the States, that aren't living here, they're watching my videos, like from other countries, like my buddy Julian Mandu. He's always telling us to eat more veggies, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta try this, Julian. This is the ultimate hangover right here, buddy. Ultimate hangover. I know you watch my videos, so I'm gonna throw you a shout out. And
Paul wouldn't like it because Paul
wouldn't like it. Yeah, from rum, he probably wouldn't like it. But anybody who likes to drink and likes hangovers and has hangovers, definitely they would like it. But basically, this is what we got, guys. We got our carne right here. See, check it out, all our meat. Right now, all we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some water to it. We're gonna add water and lemon juice, and we're gonna let it soak.
You're just doing lukewarm water?
No, I'm just using cold water.
Cold water.
Cold water. We're just gonna let it soak. So we're gonna let it fill up a little bit and squeeze all our lemons into it. We'll be right back with you. Okay. So what we have right here now, we have our big bowl of menudo, the meat, and we're cutting lemons. And what we're gonna do is squeeze all those lemons into here, add some more water to it so it's overfilled, and we're gonna let it soak. And what that does, guys, is that cleans it. It takes the smell out of because you know the stomach lining, it kind of smells a little bit when you're cooking it. Even right now that we're doing this, it had a little bit of a distinctive smell. So you want that distinctive smell to go away before you start cooking it. Plus, it cleans the lemon cleans the acid, cleans all the fat off of the meat. So let me show you guys right here what we're gonna do. Okay. Put this up right here so you guys can see. Just squeeze all these lemons.
You can see that. Just throw the things in there.
Okay. These are the lemons you got, huh?
No.
These are the ones you bought from my mom?
These are the ones you bought.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I thought they were the lemons from the backyard. These look like real lemons.
Oh. Maybe I got the wrong ones. Those were still in the bag, though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just basically squeezing all this lemon juice in here, guys. And you want to get a little bit extra, you get one of these other ones, the old ones. You just squeeze them.
Whoa, you want to make a mess.
Well, we don't want to make a mess, but...
Oh, you squirt it everywhere.
Spencer.
Big Al's a messy cook.
I'm a savage, guys.
But he gets the job done faster than I do.
I'm a savage, guys.
Because I'm a clean cook, but I take forever.
That's why usually, when I cook, she'll just let me cook.
Yeah.
And she'll come in and clean.
I'll come in and clean after him.
She'll make like we have our thing that we do is breakfast on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because those are my days off, and I like to make breakfast. That's my thing. My thing is making breakfast. So
make bomb breakfast.
So I'll come out and I'll make breakfast, but when I come out and make breakfast, she'll just stay in the room and I'll just make it, and then at the end I'll bring us breakfast, and then she'll come back and clean it up. What
do you guys rather do? You guys rather cook or clean?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. You know what I mean? Me, I rather cook than clean.
Yeah, I know, babe.
But I think I'm gonna give you guys my idea about this is that cooking is not just a woman's thing, guys. Cooking is a man's thing. Real man should know how to cook. Real man should know how to handle the barbecue, especially. You know what I mean? That's my opinion.
I think that's what you mean by cook, right? No.
Well, no. I mean, cooking and barbecuing is two different things. Cooking is cooking inside the kitchen. You know what I mean? Should be able to at least make breakfast. You know, I remember my dad used to always tell me, like, come here, I'm going to show you how to make a good breakfast. You got to learn how to at least make a good breakfast. And that's how I learned how to make my breakfasts, you know, like, I know how to make some crazy breakfast omelets that I haven't even tried. So I think they'll gross you out.
Oh, yeah.
My dad used to add some stuff inside his omelets.
Just stay basic, man.
And, yeah, I try to stay basic.
But I'm super basic, too, though. Like, I don't really like too many.
I try to stay basic, yeah.
Experimenting.
My dad used to put some crazy stuff in omelets and stuff, and they were always bomb. But so we're just adding lemon juice, guys. We added water, and I can already tell. I can smell the lemon juice. The lemon juice definitely overpowers the smell of the meat.
Smells good.
And it smells good. And what that does is that we're gonna let it soak in this lemon juice and water for probably about an hour while we do the chile. And at the end, all we gotta do is put the meat in the bag. And we're gonna freeze it. Not freeze it. Put it in the refrigerator. You could freeze it. We've done it where we freeze it when we go to camping. And what we do is take it frozen. And when we get to the campsite, let it sit out, unfreeze, put it in the pot, and make our menudo. Super bomb. Imagine homemade menudo in the campsite. How bad?
Oh, so good. So how many lemons did we use there?
That was probably
about 7 or 8 lemons.
7 or 8 lemons. I think it needs a little bit more. So I think we have a few more, and we'll put it out a couple more. So, but it already smells better than it did.
I think it's good.
Am I right?
Yeah, it does.
It already smells better. You think that's good, man?
I think it's good.
It probably is. Yeah, it already smells better than it did, guys. And I can tell you that lemon juice just overpowers the smell of the fat. And right now we're just gonna let it soak here. Clean it up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to rinse it off and then put it in bags, and that'll be it. Alright, so we'll be back. We're going to start up with the chile next, and then we'll come back and finish everything up. Alright, guys, so the next step is we're going to make the chile here. So the chile basically is like, we already boiled it. Super simple, guys. We boiled it. Now we're going to put it in our blender. And we're going to add some garlic, some salt, some water, and we're going to create a puree of it. Alright, I've been corrected by my wife. And we got the right utensil now, so we're just going to put these in here.
I think that's good, though.
I think that's probably good right there. Yeah. Okay. We're going to add 4 cloves of garlic. 4 cloves. A little bit of salt.
Poquita sal.
Poquita sal. And then we're going to add water. Probably one more, huh? No?
No, it's already halfway.
You think that's good?
I think it's good. You're going to overdo the...
Okay. We'll just have it. We'll just do it like that. No?
That's going to liquefy too.
You think so? Okay.
You can tell we're amateurs, guys. This is our first time making this chile.
You know what, guys? As all our recipes and all our vlogs, we're learning as you learn.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we could add more water to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Add that.
Another cup?
Yeah, one more cup. Because that way it'll come out more juicy.
God damn it.
I know. Hey, don't use God's name in vain.
Sorry, God.
Okay, so our chile is done. This is what it looks like, guys. I'm putting this over here because this salsa, right, this chile right here, will make a mess. But see how it's too thick on the inside? Has, because remember, we have all the pulp, we have all the so now I'm gonna run it through the strainer. And the strainer is going to catch all the pulp, which we don't want in our chile. The juice is all we want.
What you could do to help it is use a wooden spoon. We'll get the wooden spoon from the drawer.
I think we should just let, well, yeah, push it down.
No, because you got to unclog it because it gets clogged.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
The round one off.
Yeah, the round one.
Push it down a little bit?
Yeah, just move it around because it gets clogged by the,
oh, okay,
the pulp.
by the things.
There you go. You hear it, see?
Oh, yeah. Oh, babe.
I paid attention when your mom was...
Uh-oh, here she goes. She always does this when she smells a chile.
I paid attention when your mom was showing me how to do this.
So basically what is happening here is all the liquid is going down and what we're leaving here is the pulp. And you have to scrape your
This takes a little bit of patience.
Yeah, this takes a little bit of time. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is let this soak down. And what we're going to do is make another batch of the chile. Okay, so over here. So what the wife's doing right here is we're going on the second batch of the chile right here. So we're just straining the chile. Of course, you know, we put everything in the chile. We put the seeds, the shell, everything in there. We put it to boil. We added water. We added our garlic and some salt. And what happens is it turns into a pulp like this. And we don't want the pulp inside our soup, so what we just want is the juice. So we're just letting all the juice come out of it and going into our big containers below. And that's going to be our chile for the menudo. Good job, baby. You're an excellent pulper. Okay, guys. She was just making fun of me because I always say, okay, guys. So what we did is we got our menudo right here that we've had soaking in lemon juice and water. And we're just going to rinse it out now. Get it nice and clean. And we're going to put it, just transfer it over to bags.
To Ziplocs.
Ziplocs, yeah. We're just going to rinse it out. And then that's our meat right there. That's our meat for the menudo. Pretty much, that's it. Remember, this is our prep day, guys. This is we're on Thursday right here. When you guys watch this video, it's going to be Saturday. So we're just prepping.
We're doing it 2 days before.
2 days before, just prepping our meat. Prepping it, getting it all ready. And that's it. See, look at that. That looks nice and clean. It doesn't smell. You'd be surprised how much the lemon juice helps.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna continue cleaning the meat, draining it.
Yeah, we're gonna do the rest of this. We're gonna put all these, clean these out, put them in bags, and then we'll be back with you guys.
Out.
All right. Pretty much a segment right here, guys. This is all we have left right here. This is what we came out with. All that meat. You guys saw how much meat it was. It was a lot of it. It was 10 pounds when we bought 10 pounds, but of course it was kind of frozen and everything. So once you unfreeze it, clean it, take all the fat off of it. This is what we came out with. We came out with 2 Ziplocs full of menudo. And the bag of chiles, we came out with 2 jars of chile, which we think it might be a little bit too much. So we might just use one of these for the menudo. And this is the hominy that we're going to use right here. The hominy. So next time when we come back, Lisa will be cooking it all up. But those are the ingredients. This is the first day, right, babe? What do you think, baby? What do you think, baby?
I think I never want to do this again because this was messy.
It was the chile is a challenge, definitely, to keep that mess down, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know how my mother-in-law does it, like, and stay sane, because she makes a lot more, I think, than this.
Yeah, this is nothing. This is
that's like a little.
She makes the other day on New Year's Eve, the pot you guys saw on the New Year's Eve vlog. That was 3 times the amount of meat as this. That was only 10 pounds. She made I believe she made 40 pounds of meat. So it was a way bigger pot. But this is gonna be a more personal pot. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, that's it for this segment. We will see.
Okay. Hi, you guys. It's me, Lisa Marie, and I am here to put the menudo together. We already showed you how we prepped the meat and how we made the chili. So I'm gonna go ahead. We did that, I believe, on Wednesday or Thursday. I believe Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. And then today is Saturday. So I am going to go ahead and put everything together. So the first step in cooking the menudo is to go ahead and put the meat in the pot with let me show you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use 1 onion, 1 garlic, and then let me take you over here and show you what we have here. So here we have the oil that we're gonna make the menudo in, and then here are the 2 bags. This is what we got out of 10 pounds of meat, and as you guys seen, we cleaned it, we put it in bags, and we stored it. And then of course the hominy, which is my favorite part. I choose hominy over the meat any day, even though I like the meat, it's good. So anyways, and then I have the chile in the refrigerator, so we're gonna use that after. So the first things first is we're going to go ahead and put our meat in the pan. I already filled it with water. I'm gonna go ahead and put the meat inside of there, and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I put the menudo meat, or also known as tripe, in the pot. So I didn't fill it with too much water. I just want to make sure that the meat is pretty much covered with water, so it has plenty of room to breathe and cook. And then I'm going to put it on the stove right now, so let's do that. Okay, so now we have our pot on the stove, and yes, our Christmas tree is still out. We're gonna put that away tomorrow. So but anyways, our pot is here. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and peel the onion and the garlic, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there and put it on medium heat, and then we are going to let that cook for about, I would say, an hour and a half. I'm gonna check on it after an hour, kind of turn it, and then it should take about an hour and a half because it's really not that much, but it could take up to 2 hours. So we'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I added the onion and the garlic, and I put it on medium heat. And now I will go ahead and turn on my timer because, like I said, I'm gonna check on it in about an hour to see how it's going. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this now. There we go. And then we'll come look at it in an hour. Okay guys, so my hour timer went off and I came to check on it. And just to let you guys know, I know this wasn't part of the original recipe, but I did add a few bay leaves for flavor, and I did add some salt. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. So I'm thinking that it's probably going to be 2 hours to 2.5 hours, because it's about another hour away before it gets soft. It's a little bit soft, but it doesn't look ready yet. So I set the timer to another hour, as you can see, and we'll check in another hour. It's been about another hour and 15 minutes, and this is what we are looking like. Let me give it a little stir. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it about another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go over here to this side. And I already opened up the can of hominy, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to drain it. I'm gonna drain out all the starch, and I am going to rinse it, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I had to make it a little adjustment. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought, but technically this meat should cook for like approximately 2 hours. It could be a little less, but unfortunately I had it, because I'm cooking it in this pot, I thought I had to double this up. So I guess the heat wasn't being distributed throughout the pot. So I moved it to the middle section of the stove, and the meat's cooking very well. So the meat's actually done now, and I already strained my hominy, so I'm going to go ahead and add the hominy now. Okay, so I forgot to mention one important thing. Before you add the corn, you're going to want to take out the onion and the garlic, and then for me I put the bay leaves in. You're going to want to remove those from the soup, because obviously you don't want anybody biting into those, because they look like hominy actually. So you do remove that at that point. If you want to leave the onion in, you can, and people will just kind of go around it, but I took it out. So at that point you're going to go ahead, after you do that, you're going to go ahead and put the hominy in the soup. And obviously that was just the last of the second can of hominy. I already had put the rest in, but I just wanted to show you for the video. And here we go. So mixing that all together, we are going to now add the chili that we already pre-made. So you guys seen, we already pre-made the chili, so I'm going to go ahead and mix it up, and I'm going to add it to the menudo. Okay, so I am just mixing the chili because obviously we pre-made this, and when we put it in the refrigerator, it kind of got, what do you call it? When the two parts separate. So I'm just mixing it up to blend it together, and then obviously I haven't tasted the chili just when we made it, but it looks amazing, and it is my mother-in-law's, you know, chili that she uses, so I'm sure it's going to taste amazing too when it's in the menudo. So we'll go ahead and add that in right now. Okay, so I went ahead and added the chili, and as you can see, what it does is it mostly gives it color, because I know there's some people that prefer their menudo clear, so with no chili. So we're just going to let this marinate. Come all together. And then we'll be back to see what the final product looks like, guys. Oh, and I'm sorry, at this point as well, you're going to add your salt. Okay, you guys, so here's what it's looking like. It looks so good. Marinated the chili with that, and let me show you. Whoa. So. Okay. All right, guys, so this is the end result of the menudo, and what's left is just to garnish it and eat it. So
when you garnish it, you gotta add some, first of all, I like a lot of onions. You can also have cilantro, you could have, some people use red flakes, chili flakes, to spicing it up, if you want to spicing it up, and you add lemon. Definitely add lemon, and you always use it with a roll, but.
Or a corn tortilla.
Or corn tortilla, but I like
corn tortillas better.
Came out super bomb. They need some good size. Look at, remember how big pieces I was telling you guys to cut them in the bigger pieces? Pieces didn't come out that big. Look at. Remember I was telling you? Menudo shrinks. Once you cook it, it turns smaller. So we use a lot of maíz. Came out perfect. The chile is the right color. Super bomb. This is what I be my dipping. You dip. Super bomb, guys. Okay, guys, that's it for today. That's it for this vlog. Some menudo. If you guys don't know how to do it, now you guys know. It's super bomb. Always steal the camera from you. Alright, guys. See you guys next vlog.